high-grade Wing Gundam Fenice. Hello everyone, it is Cody from Kotetsu Gunpla, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the high-grade kit Wing Gundam Fenice. Talk about some of the pros, some of the cons, the looks of the kit, the colors, and pretty much everything. Alright, the first thing you're really going to notice on the Wing Gundam Fenice when you take a look at it is a very striking mobile suit. It is asymmetrical, which you don't see a whole lot in mobile suit designs. The colors aren't used a whole lot, and it's just a really cool looking mobile suit. Here's the main mobile suit here without any of the accessories. You see that we have a lot going on here. Got some nice kind of beige, like kind of off-white colors, a nice dark green, which you don't see too much in mobile suits, and a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow here and there, clear jewel with the green sticker underneath it there, green on the side of the head, yellow on the wing, red on the wing there, green on the ankle armor, green on one knee, the other knee is tan, and red on the feet. So it's a very unique looking mobile suit. It looks very cool. You don't see that too often, and actually, I don't know if it'll focus here, but you can kind of see that one of the camera eyes is actually pink while the other one is green, and they're a unique shape, so it's really actually cool to see that. I don't think I can recall any other mobile suit that really had that. It looks really good. One side of the V-fin is broken. Got a little bit of a green sticker on the forehead camera. Sticker in the cod piece there for the black vents. And that is it for the sticker. The head is on just a polycap ball joint there. It can go forwards and backwards like chicken neck. It can go side to side, look up, look down. It can also go 360, but you just have to look out for these side fins here because they do get in the way, and sometimes they can be dislodged, and it's kind of hard to find them on the floor. The arms don't go up very high at all. I don't want to pull it out of the ball joint there, but that's how far the arms can go up. This one's a little bit lower because of this moving piece here for its cape. But yeah, you get about that on this for going up. Not too much more, but that's just because it's a transforming mobile suit, and the high grades aren't really known for being great in the articulation department when they transform. That's just kind of the way that it goes. The elbows themselves, though, are a double joint like that, so you can go that far up. The claws kind of get in the way of that, but it is kind of impressive to see it. Just the fact that it is double jointed always makes me happy. Oh, and on mine, the actual waist polycap here actually comes out really, really easily. I don't know if that's a problem that a lot of people have, but mine pops out just super, super easily. Then for the waist itself, it can go side to side like that because of that polycap. A little bit forward and a little bit back, but you want to be careful, like I said, otherwise it might pop out. Just his head there. The side skirts only go up about that high. The front skirts are molded together but can be separated. They can go up that high, which is pretty impressive for some dynamic air poses. The back skirt doesn't move at all, unfortunately. The knees are double jointed, and they can bend about that before the thruster gets in the way. Yeah, they bend that far, and they are double jointed, like I said. You can only get the legs out that far, but that's just because of the skirt armor getting in the way. You can get a little bit further, but you don't want to pop out the legs. Then the ankle joints go that far forward, that far back. The feet themselves have a little bit of moving, so you can move them forward about that far and down that far, so kind of impressive. But that's, again, for the transformation more than actual posing. The ankle armor doesn't have a whole lot of movement in it. It can go up and down and a little bit side to side. Not too much, though. The ankles themselves have a little bit of give on them. You can get them side to side alright. And then the hands themselves are actually on polycap ball joints, so they can move around like that. You only get one set of hands, which are closed fists. Feels like you're kind of getting gypped on that, but it's not too bad. The articulation in these little claws, they go forward and backwards as well. And then actually on the shoulder piece here, for the cape, beam cape gimmick, this part goes all this far up and this far down before it hits the arm and gets in the way. And now for the articulation in the backpack. We only have one set of wings here, both on one side. This is just going to be kind of like a gray plastic peg that you can actually store his beam rifle in when you're not using it. And that goes side to side like that. The wings themselves, I will get to at the end. There's a little... Oop, his arm fell off. See if I can get this camera to focus. There we go. Get the head out of the way too. There's a separate joint that allows the wings to go down like that, but the shoulder kind of gets in the way from it being like a full 90 degrees. It's alright, but it just kind of gets in the way, like I said. It's not that big of a deal. And then the wings themselves can open up like this, and they can go in all sorts of ways. They can go up about that high. They can fold all the way down about that far. And that's the same with both of them. So if you wanted to spread out and do that pose that he pulled off in the anime, you could. Just need to get his arm out of the way. First he has his beam rifle here, which is actually two separate beam rifles. I moved the handle up like that. It's a lot of gray. This yellow at the bottom is a sticker, and it's starting to peel up. It's not the best sticker, but it does work. And then the little gimmick for that is that they separate, so he can have two beam rifles, even though this one doesn't look very much like a beam rifle. I don't know, to me that's kind of not a great design, but together it doesn't look bad at all. It looks really good. I just wish they could have had this be molded plastic instead of a sticker on it. Beam cape, which is actually really cool. It's a cool design. I'm sure if you wanted to take like a pink Gundam marker or something and kind of like fill in those little details and then wipe away the excess, it would give it kind of a more 3D effect, like this onto that little shoulder part. So it just fits like that. It's not a great fit, but it stays in there for most of what you want to do. It does look really cool though, and it's a cool thing because I've never seen anything quite like that. There's beam shields, all sorts of things like that, but this has just a really awesome effect for the whole entire suit. Beam rapier, which is actually really, really cool. I love the design of this thing. The beam itself doesn't stay in very well. It's really, really loose. So when you're doing any poses like down, you have to be very careful because it can come out just really easily. It itself, though, has a really unique emitter. Just kind of 2 points there. It does come apart, so you can just kind of put the handle inside his open hand and then close it off there, which I will do now, just to show you how it sits in the hand. Oop, one of his vents came off on me. Got that. And I will put his vent back on. There we go. So the beam saber sits in hand like that. I'll put the effect part in it as well. It's not the best fit in hand. It's kind of loose actually. I've noticed quite a few things on this kit are loose, and that's not a great thing. It just might be mine. I haven't heard a whole lot of other reviewers have a giant issue with it, but that's just how it is on mine. Overall, the shape of everything, it works well. But like I said, so a lot of the accessories are loose. Up in the air, I have to say the loose fit of a lot of the parts I can look past, because it does look great up in the aerial pose. Final verdict, should you get this kit? I would say it's kind of up to you. It has really limited articulation. A lot of the parts are loose fitting, like I said. It doesn't hold together that well at all. But it looks really good. So if you're a fan of the Build Fighters anime, or if you just love the Wing Gundam in general, I'd say you probably should get this kit, at least just for the looks on display. But articulation and posing isn't going to be great. Thank you guys for watching this review. If you like it, please hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.